Finally, for real this time, Combs beams are getting to the gold mine, and we're gonna pull out gold ore. It will happen, I swear. Unlike last time, which it still just didn't happen. But this time, it's gonna happen. What is going on with my visuals here? I'm getting some real nasty snow popping. It's like dancing on the ground. What is this nonsense? The game is not happy. Well, this is different.
All right.
I can't
Anyway,
say I've had this perspective before.
What?
Just standing on the back of this open cab, watching it roll downhill.
Okay, so what?
Just burning myself on the firebox here. Constantly open, you know. I don't need my shins. Or somebody put something on the track and it just stopped me dead, which is equally plausible.
I don't know.
Let's see. Is there something in front of the plow?
Oh. Hello there.
Oh, there is. There's a hand cart here. That's what caused me heartburn.
Wait.
That sounds self-inflicted.
I know we have. I know we have a.
Go ahead.
I didn't even see him coming.
Get ready for slideshow.
Pretty.
So.
So there's
are they the
3
same
servers
name,
with the same name. Nice.
Oh my god!
Good
really?
job, game.
Oh, jeez.
At least it's not our server.
No, I was wondering about that, but like, no.
Not yet. Not yet. We'll break a new record.
Yeah, one of these days.
So long
It
as
looks
we
like
get
you're all in here.
6 of the same name will
I'm
overflow,
joining.
and
It's
we'll
just
be
taking me a hot second.
-1 servers with the same name.
It says you're in the game, Dan. So I mean, you're in the game. I don't know what's going on your end, but you're here.
Good.
So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You're here. You're
Just
here.
run his
Dan.
ass over with the train.
Okay, I'll mute myself. You don't want to hear it. Anyway, I was trying to get myself unstuck from the freaking gold stamp mine. All right.
Oh, everything should be fixed over there now. Like the engines, I checked them. They're able to be used again.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yep. I'm just waiting for this damn pigeon to get out of my way.
Caw.
And what else is over there? The Phoenix, I think. I didn't know Phoenixes sounded like that.
They're literally fire. They're literally on fire. Of course, they would sound like fire.
Oh, that was fire. Okay.
All right.
Okay, these are bulkheads. So I'm assuming I was gonna do cordwood.
Oh, right, it's the other way
I
around.
named it that. That's great.
Open sesame. There we go.
Okay.
2% fire. That's fine.
Get in my belly!
So I was gonna grab this engine, these engines. Okay.
I think I gotta go take all this wood up north. Oh my god, Arrow. Just ran in front of me and dodged underneath my microphone. Alright,
Okay, I was still delivering water, but I had delivered it to the wrong side of it, then I got stuck. Oh god.
Brandon, are you departing?
I'm trying to remember what the hell I was even doing.
I'm ready to depart if you don't mind if I head out ahead of you.
I'm just trying to remember what the hell I was doing. No, I'm actually going to turn this thing around. But I do have to figure out what brake is stuck. Hang on. What happened? I mean, I know I just got pranked, obviously. Because, you know, it's the first time logging in, so... It's gotta figure out where.
There we go. Yeah, the game's much more easy to manage when you can actually enter your vehicle.
This is not normal. What's this?
What the hell is that? Oh, it's...
Not sure what that was.
So, Alex, I was thinking about this the other day. When we get gold bars in this game, we're gonna have to make a giant video of our accomplishments.
Assuming I hit something, but I don't know what. Just carry on.
Oh no, it's fine. It's just we're gonna have to make a massive compilation of our videos of our accomplishments, like you and me, not Brandon and Greg, and then we'll have to call it Drunk, the best way to manage a train system.
Oh, this whole time I was muted because my cat muted my microphone. Brandon, I found your problem. There's apparently was a lantern on a car. This whole time I'm like, Brandon. I'm just like jumping up and down. I'm like, Brandon, can you not hear me?
I was wondering what you were doing. I thought you were just waiting for me to find whatever it was.
No,
And then
I
you
was talking to you the entire time, but because Arrow touched the side of my microphone, it muted it. So
Oh God,
I had no idea that I was muted the whole time.
Yeah, makes sense.
I didn't hear you either. But yeah.
Well, you wouldn't have heard me because I was muted.
Most peaceful time in my life. Anyway. Alright, let's see. How do I unload water?
Time I don't want this thing to connect automatically.
Oh, it is unloading. Thank God. How does this factory even work? I'm sure I can get inside of it.
Well, first what you do is you gotta put some belts down, and then you gotta get some inserters, and then you gotta provide electricity. No, I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Factorial joke. It's a little obvious.
You're a
No,
Factorio joke.
No, Brandon. What you have to do, you have to start running Gleba and just crawl, roll into a corner, and then just cry. That's
Hey,
what you
Gleeba's
gotta
not that bad. Gleeba's not that bad once you get the hang of it. But it is definitely the worst one.
do. Oh yeah. Hell, even Aquilio has some novelty to it.
Aquilio at least doesn't have enemies.
Nature is your enemy in that game, in that
Pretty
one.
much.
But anyway. Okay, we finally have water in the stamps.
Alright,
That's good.
all even doing the right thing.
Greg, what have you been up to lately?
Derailing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it sounds like the
I mean-
experience.
Sounds about right. Oh, right, we have this whole... We just unrailed to the camera now. I forgot about that. Unloading the water freight is kind of hilarious because it's just like a drop of water. It's like ploop.
Is that really what comes out? That's pretty damn funny.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I think the coal was a little bit bigger, but it's just like, hey, here, we're dropping 1,000 kilograms of water. I'm like, hold on now. I think that's a little bit more than a drop, given my math.
Go for some clear skies for a little bit. Enjoy the
Okay.
big blue sky. All right, Brandon, am I clear to go in front, or are you actively
Yeah, no, I'm
switching?
I'm out of the
Okay.
way.
Hold on one second.
Cool.
At least I hope there isn't some more crap happening soon.
All right. Oh, I need to check my switches here. Come on, map. You can do it. All right, I should be good to go. game momentarily froze for a second. It's fine.
Yeah, I
Yep.
saw that.
All I was doing was blowing the whistle.
I believe it.
Somebody detached my tender. Thank you.
I'm nowhere near there, so it wasn't me this time. But if it's inconveniencing you, I'll happily take credit for it.
Wonder what else is
I
disconnected.
love how one of the engines was almost full of fuel. One of them was pretty much completely empty, and the third one was like
Okay, sorry about that.
almost kind of halfway.
All right, I need to make sure this is all
Really, they don't
reconsisted
want it.
again. Okay, that looks good to go.
Wait, let me see how much.
All right, can I?
Uh,
Sounds like everything's moving together now.
I'm just halfway expecting this thing to just fucking derail while I'm trying to turn it around.
Oh, there's no
It's only
coal
going
in
like
here.
15 miles an hour.
Well, it is cordwood cars, which are probably just as fickle as stake flats, so I
Yeah,
wouldn't
no,
be
I know.
surprised.
I wouldn't either.
okay. So here.
This is not the way I wanted to turn this thing around, but it's so hard to do it the official way. Puma's looking at me like he needs more food.
Hmm.
That's all you do, Pumas. You eat, sleep, and poop. Sometimes cuddle.
Very efficient.
Should ask him running this train.
Is there anything else to life?
So it's a quick question for you. So I got the water delivered.
Okay.
So we're good there. So I need to bring coal up here? Was it?
Yes, there is some stake flats back in the yard for you to pick up, and the high sides. So you're gonna take wood, specifically beams, over to the coal
yes,
mine, and then you're gonna pick up coal, and then you're gonna take that to the stamp mill.
Okay. Very
I am coming up grade right now, so
okay.
I think
Well, I
we'll-
haven't left yet, so
yeah, good. Just keep doing what you're doing. We'll probably meet at the interchange.
okay, that's fine then. Yeah, I gotta pick up some carts anyway, so it's gonna take me a hot second here.
All right. Well, so far so good. I'm moving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can actually walk into the gold stamp mill because I don't think you can do that with the other factories, which is kind of pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a newer thing that they did, which is
Yep.
honestly pretty cool.
Oh, so you can walk into the other factories?
I think I want to say can you go into the gold smelter? There's something else that you can go into.
Well, I'll check that later, but that's pretty cool though.
Maybe it's not the smelter. I think there's maybe like the depot or something. I know there's more than
okay.
one building.
The depot and the barns.
Ah,
Hey.
Actually, both there's the main depot and the DLC depot. You can also go in.
That's cool. Oh god, there's a DLC depot. There's just have iron bar, like gold bars. You can just move
Well,
around.
you have access to it because I got all the DLC.
Oh, okay, good.
Bought all the DLCs.
I did. I bought
the
all of it.
pre-orders, all the season passes.
I'm such a shill.
He is a wall warrior. He's got gold currency.
Gold
He's
currency,
got,
you know it.
Yeah.
He's got
He's got
gold
the anime
ammunition.
Teddy skins for his locomotives.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
yeah.
I could not stand that. I would just. I'd have to just uninstall the game, I think.
Yeah, no. I don't think I'd be with the company who does that, to be honest with you.
Somebody else wants to do it, fine, but I'm not. I don't want it on my stuff. Boy, Dan, this is a pretty full train that I've got coming up.
got that
These
freaking
buffalo
monster.
are still over here.
I just checked all the brakes. I made sure I through all of the engine controls in case anything desynced. And we're not moving too quick. Aha, my plow. Someone set my plow to 100% brakes. This whole time
okay.
I've been pushing against a brake. No wonder
well,
I'm not moving very
to be
fast.
fair, when it disconnects, the brakes automatically set, I think. But yeah, that can happen.
I don't think that I set that. I think somebody else was pulling some shenanigans on me.
By the way, Greg, just like strategy, in terms of me speaking strategy out loud, I'm gonna carry cordwood to the smelter.
Okay.
Hold on.
Dan, he's
Actually, I'm
taking
very-
cordwood to the smelter. Stop him.
Oh, why didn't we think of that?
Gosh, shit.
Shit. We didn't think of. Hold on. I'm actually curious about this train. Hold on, let me get to the
Train?
telegraph office.
Train or locomotive?
Your train.
My train?
Yeah, your train. Why the locomotives have to be like the tiniest thing? Anyway, like literally, they're smaller than anything else.
There is
my
the big
God.
one if you got enough money.
You know what?
Holy moly, dude.
do you like
what's
it?
funny
Do you like
is,
it?
is the small box cars do not show up on the mini map.
What, really?
I know they're there at the freight depot because I just saw them, but they're not on the mini
Jesus
map.
Christ, dude. That's pretty impressive.
It was longer the first time when I brought it up from the sawmill to the yard. That was when it was at max length.
Oh, okay.
As
You
I
guys
dropped
going
off
to the
4
iron
cars.
mine?
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm going to the gold mine.
Okay. So I'm loaded up with planks and beams, and I was going to go to the iron mine.
Go for it. I think there is an okay amount of iron at the smelter, but I'm not sure how much raw iron and rail are there. I'm assuming there's like no rail because we had to take a ton of it to the gold mine, but there should be lots of raw iron there.
There's actually a decent amount of both.
Is there? Oh, well, never mind then. Maybe there's a decent amount of rail
Yeah,
left.
and given that a steak flat can only hold 3 raw iron, that's probably like 2 or 3 loads worth. Especially since I'm bringing up cordwood. So I don't think we really need iron ore at the moment.
Yeah, what do you guys need to do next anyway?
Well, we've already delivered a little bit of gold ore to the stamp mill.
Mm-hmm.
So we would need to deliver coal, water, and cordwood to the stamp mill. I guess come to think of it, I could just bring cordwood to the stamp mill. Then again, you guys are probably going to fill it up by the time.
No, we're not. I made sure that we didn't fill it over half with any resource.
Mm-hmm.
So you can take like a full load up there, I'm sure. Because Dan's only taken one load of cordwood out.
To the stamp mill instead then.
Actually, how much cordwood is up here? Let me take a look.
Because you're the only one to bring cordwood
40.
up so far.
Yes, that is true.
And it holds how much?
100.
About 100, yes.
Yeah, so there you go. So we did not,
How much does a single
much.
car hold cordwood? Do you remember?
8.
8? Okay, yeah, I'll be able to.
It's very...
load
It's...
everything.
I will take stuff to the coal mine, then the rest will take to the iron ore mine.
Sounds good.
Since we're going to need coal, there's not a whole lot of coal in the coal mine.
This is
Yeah, I think, yeah, Dan's gonna pull out some coal, but he's gonna bring beams there, so we should only take out what
Yeah.
supply we're giving. I don't think we're gonna pull anything extra out of it, so. It should still be good on rails for a bit. I don't think anybody else needs to bring rails there.
Yeah,
No.
probably not. Rails is like... Hold on.
Alright, well, let's run this all to the iron mine.
Sounds good.
Then I'll come back and maybe I'll do some logs if I got time tonight, since the sawmill is empty.
Oh, God.
I don't know how we did, but we did.
Well, I think it might have something to do with all the beams I took.
Yeah, no,
You might have to do something with all
having a look
these
at
options,
Alex's thing, it's like, yeah, he might have had something to do with it.
It might be me taking beams to the gold mine.
too. I mean, both
Are
of
we
us
the
have
bad
a
guys?
ton of stuff.
Sometimes.
Well, I mean, beams is like probably the most demanded thing in this game.
Probably.
Yeah, because we talked about that before, how stupid it is to tie
It's so
speed
dumb.
limits to cars when, like, one of the most common things you need is a really low-tier car.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you do need the stake flats for so much. It's awful. And then the cordwood is no better because that car, I think, suffers the same speed limit issue.
Yep.
I mean, logs do as well, but I mean, honestly, you know, the log runs last for a long time, so not as big of a deal.
At that
Yeah,
point,
if the wood lasted longer, it wouldn't be that bad.
at that point, just log off.
Yeah, I'm going up to the gold mine with a shitload of stake flats,
You have this-
and then I'm gonna finally pull out some gold ore with the like 2 high sides I left up there.
Which gold ore is even up there?
I don't.
Technically 0, I think, right now. I don't think
Uh,
we've
that's-
There's 6 actually.
Oh, we've produced 6 with the first beams we brought up.
We're millionaires.
6
Yeah,
whole
that's actually
ore.
that's actually worth a lot of money.
Yeah, it's what is it? 500 a piece?
600 each.
600 each? Yeah, they're worth a lot.
Mm.
I think it's because of Puma Kid. Puma, do you have anything to say to Opulent Hobos fans?
Nothing. He has nothing to say.
Profound.
Profound indeed. Wiser words. Oh shit. This is not thrown the right way. Oh, come on, game. What are you doing? Let me move! I was like stuck on the boiler. Great, now I have to start from a standstill.
That must have been all the glue that I spread all over your wheels when you weren't looking.
Mhm. Sounds about right.
I was trying to get out in front of the train, and it's like, oh, I see. The way that the cook is set up, it sets you next to the boiler, so you can't immediately strafe left. It, like, won't let you. I was like, I can't get out of the cab. Oh my god, I'm moving at a frickin' snail's pace now. Come on, get the lead out.
But lead isn't a resource on this map.
That's why I'm trying to get it out. Throwing it out of the locomotive. We threw that extra lead in for traction, but I don't want it anymore.
I don't want to be in that train anymore, Alex.
I believe that the Norfolk and Western actually did that on their
They
2882
put lead
compounds.
in their trains.
Yeah, they put it in the front. I'm trying to think if they put it like adjacent to the smoke box.
Are these weights or what?
Yeah, they literally weighed down the front of the locomotive because it didn't have enough traction in the front. It had way more power than it had weight to use it, so they added weight. Like the
Clever.
Norfolk and Western Y6Bs were infamous for being like one of the best steam locomotives ever made, but ironically they could never pull to their full potential and they had to add a bunch of weight in the front. But they were like really powerful, really efficient for pulling coal cars. They did their job very
They
well.
made it up until the
Okay.
early 1960s, which
Yeah,
is very late for North America.
So the Norfolk
Right,
and
yeah.
Western, when they switched from steam to diesel, most railroads did it because it was cheaper to run diesel, right? And it was more economical. Well, they
Mhm.
were so good at servicing their steam engines that it actually was even. It wasn't a financial incentive for them to change over, like, in that moment. It would have been in the following years they did it, because they were also falling way behind in terms of technology. But in terms of raw, like, costs, it was still fine because they were hauling coal, so they had fuel, and they were really, really good at making steam locomotives, so...
Yeah, the big thing with steam locomotives is they're very powerful, and they're still much more powerful than even modern stuff. It's just the maintenance cost and the downtime is immense.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Like,
yeah, I
the-
can't imagine.
So, Norfolk and Western had these shops in Roanoke that were infamous for, like, turning around a normally operating steam engine in, like, an hour for service. Like, it was stupidly fast, where they would pull them in, service them, and then get them right back on the road again. Now, obviously, for, like, bigger maintenance jobs, not, but for just, like, routine maintenance jobs, they were stupidly fast.
I gotcha.
I don't know if other like shops were comparable or not, but they're like kind of the most famous one for being really, really efficient at servicing steam.
New York Central was like that, because you had the kind of infamous case with the Niagaras, which
Oh,
were
I could see that.
so good that GM had to cook the books on their diesel locomotives to make them look better.
Yeah, because that was another like super well-made locomotive.
To be fair, part of the thing with turning around so quickly is they do a lot of the service work still hot. So, like, to service, like, the firebox and flues, they dump the fire, pull the grates, and then you'd have to have guys in asbestos suits go into the still hot firebox, still full of boiling water, and rinse out the boiler tubes while it's still, like, 200, 300 something degrees inside there.
Yeah, they were insane.
And to be fair, it wasn't too much longer when you got a little more modern diesel engines. It's just a matter of time.
Oh, it was 100% smarter to just change over to diesels.
Yeah.
It was the right move.
Oh, yeah.
It's just really funny that it didn't actually save them money.
Yep.
At least not in that moment. Like every other railroad that I know of anyway, every other railroad that I've heard of had an immediate financial benefit to switching to diesel and not like a future benefit.
Then you had the second gas crunch in the late 70s, early 80s that actually prompted very serious looks into going back to steam briefly.
Did they really? That's hilarious. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because steam tech didn't really stop when we stopped using it. There's a lot of advances in Portugal and South Africa through the 60s and 70s that turns out they could get even more efficient.
You're talking about the Red Devil, right?
Yep, that's one of them. And I believe it was CSX, or no, it was actually, back then I think it's still a Chesapeake system, and it paid a lot of money to investigate what would a modern steam engine look like.
Are you guys familiar with all the steam turbine engines that they tried to do?
I'm aware of their, vaguely aware of their existence.
They were
Big models.
interesting. They looked like a giant diesel engine because they all had, turbine engines in them.
Oh,
But,
don't tell me it tried to do like nuclear.
or maybe it
power.
wasn't. No, it was the John Henry,
Yeah,
I think,
they
was
tried-
steam
There
turbine,
was
and
a
the
proposal
UP
for
one
that.
was jet fuel.
Oh yeah,
Wasn't
the UP had gas turbines.
Yeah, it
There
was
also
gas.
steam turbines at one point. The UP
Yeah.
stuff was actually very good. The problem is the grade of crude oil they burned turned out to be the crude oil that is most useful for making plastics. So once mid-50s hits and we really start using more and more plastics, the cost of Bunker C went up tremendously, and it just made it not efficient to run the gas turbines anymore.
And then the John Henry was steam, right? I think
Yep.
that one was steam. Yeah, because there isn't
that-
very many steam turbine ones.
Yeah, it was one of those where it's like on paper they're good, in reality is they are really good at, it's like turbines are most efficient at steady state operation, and railroad trains are not that.
What do you mean?
You know what's funny?
Everything's flat. There's no grades. There's no starting and stopping.
Oh, and the other funny thing was the UP gas turbines were they were so incredibly loud that they ended up having to move where their shops were because they were, I think, from where it was in Wyoming, where they're based. They were so loud as waking up like the entire city.
Oh my god.
God.
Doing okay over there, Dan?
Oh, I'm fine. Hold on, let me just check the brakes. I was just basically filling up on water because that was one of my things. Did not have any, basically. So we're good.
I'm just slowly crawling my way up to the mine. At a blistering... That's like 12 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Funny enough, there is no echo at the top of the map.
Huh. Really?
Yeah, there's no echo up here.
Interesting.
Are you saying the game is incomplete?
No, I wouldn't dare.
Jeez, sucks. You're taking forever to get up there, dude. Come on, we got
I'm
we
sorry.
got mortgages to pay off here. We
I'm
got bills
sorry.
to pay. We got a family at home, man. Chop, chop.
I was delayed by the clear weather.
Understandable.
What are you, British?
See, I'm used to there being lots of snow to push up here.
Yeah.
And having at least one derailment on the way, and I didn't have any derailment, so I had to stop to simulate one. The whistle
I'll-
sounds
I'll
so
s-
bad without the echo.
I was so prepared for a disaster that when one didn't happen, I wasn't sure what to do. That sounds like the FEMA logo.
Boy, in all that kerfuffling, Greg made some pretty good progress. Last time I checked, he was back by the
Yeah.
sawmill, and now he's
No, Greg's been
working his
hauling
way
ass.
up.
Been busy refueling these things.
Greg's really good with handling his wood. It seems.
You know it.
A
I wouldn't
professional.
smell it.
It's the ladies call me anyway.
What, wood handler? Sun's setting on 2 days of
Mm,
trekking up to the gold mine. Are we there yet? So I have the night set to only like a minute. So enjoy the aurora.
Set it to apocalypse lighting. Come on. Very
You guys
quick.
get mad when I do that.
I don't get mad. I love it.
I get mad, so don't do it.
You just got to make sure that you give a epilepsy warning about the YouTube people that watch the thing and stuff.
Right.
See, the thing is, it doesn't even affect me that much because I'm in a menu when doing it, so I don't really see it. It affects you guys
Well,
way
don't
more.
have to Continue for
Yeah.
like 10 minutes.
No, I can still see
Just
the
to
map
torture
too.
Dan.
Unfortunately, I've just
Help.
reached an industry, so I have to do stuff now.
Oh God.
I had to throw a switch,
Jeez, Greg,
but
you are hauling ass.
what are
I'm
you
very impressed.
what are you hauling with, Greg? What locomotives?
2 cooks.
Ah, that's why you're moving so good.
Yeah, we kind of
Yeah,
had a
Greg
high.
has all the good engines. I got all the leftovers. Although I do have the Emu War veteran, so you know. I'll-
Hey, yeah, you're
You
not.
have 1 gigachat engine and then others that are not.
Ah, yes, look at the beautiful supply up here of all this stuff and like no beams. and a cougar. I forgot about the cougar. Alright, just need to make sure I'm set to the company. Yep.
Yeah, you better be.
I am,
Drunk only. Hold on.
I'm in the company. It's fine.
Hold on, Alex.
What?
Drunks only.
What? Wait, what? I'm confused.
Oh no, sorry. I popped a can when
Oh,
I did that.
I didn't hear it, so it just sounded
Okay,
like
yeah,
you just
but-
kept insistently saying drunks only, and
Sorry,
I'm
yeah.
like,
Maybe that. Yeah, my mic isn't apparently the best.
Well, I mean, it's
Yes,
probably
now.
doing what it should, and that's removing the not word noises.
Well, I think what my mic's doing is just being a piece of crap and just not catching what I wanted to catch.
Forward ho.
Did you just call me a hoe? How dare you?
How much do you charge?
Ace, I'm not following your W-2s for you. Okay.
What does
We're
Ace do for a job?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a hitman, obviously.
A taxable hitman.
Hey, the IRS doesn't care so long as they get the taxes. Just ask Al Capone.
Alex, quick question for you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how badly will we need our snowplows in their future?
I don't know. It's up to you guys. Do you guys want to do snow, or do you want to run snowless today?
My
Let's just do-
track is all on stilts, and I have an engine that is a snowplow, so it's entirely up to you.
Let's not do snow, because last time I got stuck. And I
Okay.
don't, after
I vote
Dealing with-
snow then. Let's do snow.
Wait, Greg, was that a for
I
snow or
vote to
against?
ban Brandon.
For snow.
Greg
Scale
wants
issue.
Greg wants snow. All right, we'll do half and half. Halfway through the session, we'll turn snow back on.
Maximum blizzard and apocalypse lighting. 10-second day and nights. Apparently this is able to go up to 3% grade, no problems.
Nice.
I wasn't sure.
What are you hauling?
10 cordwood cars.
With
good.
3 engines?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you. Greg, did you find Juniper at like a job site or something?
She was one of a litter of feral kittens we found at work. There was an adult cat that had been hit by a car in front of the building like the day before.
Oh yeah. Jeez,
Oh
that was
jeez.
Tragic.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Actually,
Yeah,
met
they're
Juniper.
about a month old, so yeah, I got to wean her off the bottle and everything.
Oh jeez.
It's cute though.
Terrible.
Cute little
Proper
mermaids.
bonding experience there.
Yeah, she actually went to work with me for about 2 weeks when I first found her.
Oh yeah.
Neat.
Yep, so for
Heck,
2
I
weeks, I had a
got
little
all the
tiny
coworkers like
rascal run around my desk and taking
Oh
naps.
yeah.
Well, that's a good incentive to to actually go to work. Although I guess, you take her home, so then maybe not, but
Yep.
at least it makes work more fun.
Terrible.
Yeah, she lives at home now. That was just when
Yeah.
she was real little. I needed to keep an eye on her, but
They didn't let you just forever keep bringing her to work. That would be pretty cool. So
my boss really wanted her to stay at work. It's like, no, my cat.
Gotcha.
That's funny.
That is pretty
Yeah, great.
funny.
I will say that of all the things that do need to be sped up in this game, among other areas, the water tanks still need to deposit water more quickly.
A little bit, yes.
They're not horrible, but it needs to go just a little bit quicker.
Oh
Though-
shit.
There's still some industries that are major offenders, though, so I'd rather those get adjusted first.
What, you mean like the tools?
Like the iron mine and the tools.
Oh, like the tools? You
Yeah,
haven't
yeah, no, I mean,
tools first
God,
hand yet, Alex. It's pretty
Well,
bad.
Brandon has like the easy. He's got like the easy version of
The
tools.
thing is,
I had
it's
like the
still
hard version.
really
of
bad
tools.
with those, though.
Yeah, no, tell me about it, Brandon. Preaching to the choir.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it seems that both of those are pretty bad tools in the iron mine.
I think the iron mine really is just more of the amount of capacity of the high sides. It actually doesn't fill up that slowly.
Oh my fucking god, I'm on the wrong track.
Like it doesn't have only one spout, for example. And you can
Well-
cheese it to make it go faster. If you get
Yeah,
the-
you can't cheese the other one as much, can you?
You can't cheese it at all.
God.
You can't?
Nope. Not that I know of.
And it did. Yeah, I went through the crossroad without issue.
Nice.
Didn't we rebuild it though?
I don't remember anymore. Yes?
Okay. I
Oh.
was just recalling that.
So Daniel managed to get past the crossover.
Yes.
Nice.
I swear we rebuilt it or something. Because we were talking about that for
Which
a long
one?
time. The one by the... Basically the one by the, going
Oh
to
yeah,
the
I did
Walmart.
rebuild that. I did.
Oh
end up
yes, thank
rebuilding
you for that, Brandon.
All right. We have made a glorious 28 gold ore.
Nice.
It's a very odd number, but we were limited by rails. Oh my god, this stupid cougar has been out here forever. And I got out of the engine and looked directly at it, and it kind of spooked me for a split second.
I know, it's the same thing for me too.
Silky.
What the hell? What is even this? Hold on, let me...
Did you hit an obstacle?
Hold on, let me just show you what I'm seeing, because I don't... Part of me doesn't even believe what I see.
Believe it.
All right, let's get some gold ore loaded up.
we go. Alright, post on Prime Memories.
Impressive.
I
All right, I'll
Maybe they are
take
how
a
the
look.
hell do I even do this? I'm not even sure.
I like the snowplow just standing on end.
Yeah,
It's T-posing to assert dominance.
Oh my god. Oh, that's rich, man. That's rich. Did you fix it already?
yeah.
That's fine. Oh, that's
My
funny.
pride is fixed though.
Guys, I'm gonna have a high side completely and totally full of gold ore. It's gonna be the most valuable car.
That's going to be the most valuable train that we've ever
Yeah.
had. By a lot. About like a factor of 3, probably.
Making sure I don't accidentally waste any.
Right?
That would be bad. I could go with it being like less than full and just fill up or just put some in the other one, but heck no, man. We gotta go full. Full high side of gold.
What car
I
do you
love
need to haul, what comes out of the stamp mill? What car is that?
The stamp mill?
Is that the passenger cars?
The passenger
Oh, no, no.
cars will need to pick up from the stamp mill. Yes. It's specifically the
there's-
hold
baggage
on.
car. It's
Yeah.
it's the combine, not the raw passenger car.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll show it.
Wait, hold on. I have to double check. Because I know the. Oh, wait a minute.
Goes here?
Dan, do you like how long my train is now?
It's not the size. Oh god. Hold on. Why?
Stop bragging
So
about the
slow.
length of it, Daniel.
It's not the size of it. It's how you use it. You know. Do one of these have a brake on it? Hold on.
Speaking of things the stamp mill needs, Greg, we're gonna need to deliver water and coal to this thing.
Yeah, I saw needed coal, and we didn't. There wasn't a ton of coal in the coal mine, so yeah.
We are gonna pull out some, but not very much. I think
Yeah.
High side now, so that's certainly something.
I think we're pulling out like 40 some odd.
I have to double check the exact numbers of it, but yeah, it's not.
Yeah, because I wanted to make sure that we didn't pull out too much and we left stuff there. So, however much that Dan, did you make it to the coal mine, Dan?
I'm almost there. We're almost there though.
Okay.
Does
Yeah,
it 20
just make sure to follow whatever notes I gave you. I don't know if it's full on the high sides or not. I think it is. I think you just fill up 2, but I could be wrong.
No, I
I don't
got
remember.
it. I got the classified notes.
Yes. I don't want to be scummy and take out too much
Yep.
coal. That would be mean.
Yeah, then we ship the Bitcoin to the other location. You know,
Yeah.
make a handsome profit.
Coin.
Yeah, because of the like raw amount of resources required to like do the end of the gold chain, I was like,
Yeah,
I'm just
no,
gonna sit down and figure out how much crap we have to grab. That's
Yeah,
what I sent Dan.
Yeah, he sent a big grand plan to me,
It's like, okay, we
Yeah,
need this many
and Alex
cars.
still hasn't led me astray yet.
Well, it's worked out so far, and that's what led me to take so many freaking stake flats up to the gold mine, because I really didn't want to
Yeah.
have to do multiple trips up here. I was
No,
like, no, I'm only doing one.
Even if you told me you're just gonna do that, I wouldn't blame you. I would just like, yeah, go for it, because the stake flats always be in the rear.
So the 22 gold, I think it's the same weight as iron. Yeah, the 22,000 kilograms. Yeah, it's got to be. I was curious if they had it heavier or not, but I don't think they do. I think it's the same weight.
Yeah, it's been a while since my chemistry class, so I can't tell you.
Oh, gold is a lot heavier than iron.
Yeah, well, this is also, technically it's ore, so it's mostly contaminants.
Oh, yeah.
Also, it's a game.
Yeah. So I guess also in practice, I could easily see gold ore weighing actually less than iron ore, just because it probably has a lower concentration of gold in it. So, you probably have a lot more waste that's not a heavy metal.
Well, it depends on high yield or low yield, what, the base layer contains. Because, silver, for instance, occurs very commonly with lead. And they're usually mined at the same time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Depends.
Yeah, that's actually really surprising that they never put a silver industry in the game, because that would have been huge around the era of these locomotives.
Oh, yeah.
That was the main thing that they did at that time in the mountains.
basically what broke the back of the RGS.
It's basically
the silver crash in 1893.
Yeah, all the silver industries is what made all of the narrow gauge railroads at the time, out in Colorado at least.
Yeah, it's actually funny you mentioned that, because I was just listening to a podcast about the Mexican Revolution, and one of the precursors was, Mexico made a lot of the silver at the time, but then the stuff changed over to the gold standard, and Mexico was just like, oh shit, I guess we buy all the gold now, or some shit like that. But no, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, we often forget how
it was a mixed system
influential silver was.
Oh yeah,
I don't.
Well, it's why so many people had silverware, because that was one of the way that working class people could have some enduring savings. It's like, you can't really afford gold, but you could afford silver, and you could actually get some use out of the silver you had. And if you needed to, you could melt it down or trade it in and get money for it.
I didn't think about that. It has doesn't it have antibacterial properties?
Yep.
Oh jeez, yeah.
Copper as well.
Some metals, yeah.
I hear lead is great. You should use it for all of your flatware and piping and pretty much anything that has to do with touching you or water in your mouth.
It's good so long as you're Roman.
So I heard an interesting theory about the Roman lead pipes. One of the theories was that, obviously, lead pipes is no good, but the amount of calcium that went through it eventually put a layer of calcium around the lead pipes.
Yeah, that's true of all of them, and that's what happened in Flint. Is the lead pipes were very old, but they had a layer of mineral buildup. What caused the water issues in Flint was the incompetent water department using way too much water treatment that was so aggressive that it ate away all the oxide buildup and exposed the raw lead to the water supply again.
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, I was living in Flint when that happened. That was real fun.
Oh, were you really? Jeez.
Yep. I was
my God.
in Flint when that happened. That was also fun.
Jesus.
This is before I was.
It was like, how come this, you never saw the city do anything? How come they're opening up all the fire hydrants? And we have to boil our water for a couple weeks. Oh, we can't drink our water.
I'm sure that's totally normal, right? That's just get a living, right?
Well, it was you never saw a municipal snowplow that, except for the major roads. So all your side streets is well, you shovel yourself or you get 8 of your buddies and push your cars out one by one.
Yeah, that sounds like Flint.
Well, I still think I got my caboose back there. Do you guys like the my presence on the map?
What?
Just the length of this thing.
It's
Alex. Alex, it's not the length that matters, it's how you use it. But how you're using
it
it
actually
pretty
doesn't
nice.
show up on the mini map.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yes, I zoom in.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to
This
zoom
is just
in,
too much.
basically,
It's
yeah.
funny.
It is pretty funny, though.
We all have some pretty good length stuffs now, though. Like,
Yeah,
everybody's
mine's pretty
got
big, too.
a good amount of cars. I think Dan actually has the least right now, just because he doesn't need to have that many.
Hey. Like I said, it's not the length that counts.
Yeah, like you
it's
don't
how
need
you
much
use
for
it.
high sides.
I mean,
But anyway.
it's too bad that Dan's not like the rest of us, and he's just super short over there. Not like us long boys out here.
Be careful, he might start compensating.
I'm gonna get a Ford F-150. Hold on a second.
Make sure to lift it. You gotta lift it.
He's gonna start putting some spinners on his train.
He puts a lift kit on his locomotive.
Yeah, oh, Jesus Christ. How the hell will that even work?
I'm just trying to imagine what that would look like.
So funny enough,
I have
it
no
does
fucking
actually
idea.
sound like something that might have happened.
so funny enough, there is kind of an example of that in the K37 narrow gauge locomotive is like the opposite. It was a standard gauge engine converted to narrow gauge, and when they converted it, they had to chop the height of it down significantly, and it also like swapped to be outside frame and a bunch of other things. But it's way more squat looking compared to when it was standard gauge, and when it was standard gauge, it was like a tall standard gauge engine. So kind of there's kind of a equivalent then in that way. But oh, I did lie earlier. There is a spot that I just built not too long ago that's 5% and not 4%, and I just went through it. But it's just primarily from going out of the stamp mill towards the gold smelter. There's a short section that's 5, but I think there's 4% coming out of the stamp mill towards the smelter for a good part of this.
Oh, goodness, yeah.
Yeah, that's why you're having trouble getting up it, is it's like 4% grade.
Is that going to be a shared line, by the way? Because that's like... I don't know what other path it would take.
I know that we
smelter?
said that you could use our line to the gold smelter. So if you wanted to come up the section that is like more short distance but a steeper grade, I'd say sure, fine. If you wanted to use your section, which is a lower grade, up into the iron mine, and then using our section for the remainder, I think that's fine too.
No,
So-
you can guys do that.
Because like if you use your way and then connect through the iron mine, it's probably only like a 2% grade, as opposed to dealing with the 4. So
Well,
it's like,
No, I meant like just the part that's like directly from the stamp mill.
oh yeah. We agreed that would be a joint.
That area.
No, you guys can use that.
Yeah, that was agreed to be a joint spot that you guys can use.
Because there's
Yeah, no, it would be
Which is
ridiculous
silly.
to try and run through there.
Unless, just hear me out on this. Unless we made a bunch of crossovers that were completely unnecessary.
No.
45
Brand,
degrees
if
unless-
you want to do that, you're welcome to do it.
Hang on, let me just throw down some landmines on this track.
Yeah. No, Brandon, it sounds like you need cliff explosives at that point. But at that point, you have to go to a separate...
Reactors, it's fine.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's probably more cost-effective than going to a different planet in this universe.
Dan, I'm worried that my train isn't going to fit on this siding.
That sounds like a you problem.
It's not gonna fit. There's no way.
Oh God, no, Alex, you gotta edit the track a little bit, bro. Yeah, it's not gonna fit at all.
Don't tell me what to do. You just gotta believe.
Alex,
I believe that I'm gonna laugh and laugh and laugh.
I don't believe what you're doing. Well, no, I believe the overall plan, but you gotta add more track, bro.
Whew, I just threw that switch in time. Ugh. Please tell me this side is where you deliver gold to. I just guessed.
It isn't.
Oh no, it has to go uphill.
No,
Damn
yeah,
it.
sorry.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
had
did the same thing.
a 50-50 odds. This is where the coal goes. That's okay. I would have had to use this area anyway to drop these cars off, so it's fine. Might have to lengthen the track. Yep. It's not gonna fit.
That's what she said.
Let's see, how close am I? It's pretty close, actually. It might fit. Let's
That's
try
also what she
this. Alright, moment of truth.
Rubber banding so badly. Well, I'm delivering the stuff where it needs to go.
Well, I've just stopped the super long train, so might help for a minute for performance. Ah, I'm still fouling the switch. Ah, I was so close. Well, let's see. I can probably take these out. I'll just do that. I'm gonna have to. How many can I break out at once? Can you get one more car, it looks like. Got myself a little switching puzzle. Alright. Set this brake. Give him a butt forward.
God, it's just so dumb that the best water tank car in the game is a friggin' square one.
I know, yeah.
It's
I said
just
the
so
same thing.
wrong. It's so wrong.
It's also just so wrong that we have water as an industry.
I mean, fair.
We've talked about this before already, but
Yeah,
still,
I
it's
know,
still
I
dumb.
It's like just build a friggin' pipeline. Like seriously.
It makes sense if this was like in the middle of the desert, but that's about it.
Just drill a hole in the ground, dude.
Yeah, create a well.
Well,
I
that
mean-
would just make too much sense.
This is just clipping, but it's okay. It's fine. Cars can clip a little bit. It's okay.
They can clip every now and then again.
Yeah,
It's a
they're
treat.
fine.
It's
Yeah.
alright. It's okay. Can't stand on gondola. There we go. Okay, now, is this enough to clear the switch? Hopefully. Oh, I think it's just barely enough. Cool.
Do you need a hand there? Oh, you got it. Okay.
I got it. No, it's just I had to break the train in order to fit these cars out of here, and I think that it's good. Should be.
Alex, I know the game makes you rage, but you shouldn't break the train. Come on.
Oh, I break it all the time.
Bad business.
You're not breaking trains. You're not a real engineer.
Okay.
And if that don't work, use more gun. Almost derailed, but I didn't. 'Cause I'm pro.
Oh, what a shame. I mean, good job.
Better luck next time.
Still more car clipping. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's only a tiny bit. I'm just chipping the corners off, you know.
You gotta lighten the load somehow.
I'm fighting the brake on something here.
Don't worry, guys. Honey is the most legitimate thing ever.
Yeah.
It's just funny how vindicated Markiplier was. This doesn't make any sense.
You know, it's funny, Ashley and I were talking about that, and we were both like, yeah, we always thought that was kind of off.
Yeah, me too.
I never really thought about it. I did try it once, and it didn't give me anything, so I'm like, I'm not going to have a browser extension on my computer. That
Yeah,
does
pretty
nothing.
much.
But I didn't really give it much thought. I'm like, okay, whatever. I had no idea that a browser extension was capable of that.
Yeah, I mean, I had no idea what it was actually doing. I wasn't like, oh yeah, this is definitely doing this and taking it from people, but it
I tried it and it didn't give me any damn coupons. So I'm like, nope.
What
Not
exactly
using
was
this.
Honey doing? Because I always suspect it was stealing your data, but
One of the things it was
Probably.
doing, it was if you're using affiliate links from like, you're watching YouTube and they had a link to something, you follow the link, they were stealing the sales from that.
Actually, it's much worse than that because they would use their own affiliate link regardless of if you were using the previous affiliate link. So even if you were just buying something normally, they would still insert their own affiliate link. They're not like stealing from from a content creator. They're just getting free money for doing literally nothing.
Jesus.
So, honestly, in my opinion, that's the worst part because a lot of times these YouTubers promoted the thing, and that's just like,
Yep.
not good, but not as bad as them just getting free money for doing jack shit.
it was definitely one of those things where it's like, oh, so you're telling me there's a free service that finds me coupon deals for free and has no way of earning money.
Right, yeah, no.
You know?
I was really suspicious of that. Like,
Not only
nah,
that,
I'm
but
not,
they were spending a lot of money on ads.
Yeah, and
That's
to pay,
also very
to pay for the ads for that stuff. So it's like, it was definitely something where I'm like, I don't know how these guys are profiting off of this, but they're doing it somehow, or they're going to do it in the near future somehow by like, some type of like ad monetization to the browser extension. And I was like, I don't know what it is. I don't care what it is. I want nothing to do with it. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just want to be away from that kind of thing.
I
So
just
that-
remember you showing me all the crappy browser extensions, funnily enough, on Jasmine's computer, and I'm like, you know what? I've seen how bad this can get, so I'm gonna have as few browser extensions as
God,
possible.
I don't even remember that, but I believe it because I hate browser extensions in general. I just hate them. So,
Yeah, if this is
Yeah,
like
she's had a lot of them.
2010, yeah, you had a lot of them. Now it's I have none.
all right, Dan, watch your money.
The only browser extension I have is an ad blocker, and that's it. And I'm sure that's
Uh,
making money somehow.
what are you
but I
doing,
actually don't
Alex?
care.
Did you get any money?
I'm one of those people. The more ads I
oh,
see for a
shit.
thing, the more and more I begin to hate that product, even if I have like no interest in it.
Hold on one sec.
So, like, on a similar topic to that, Greg, there was Happy's Pizza, for the longest time, had the most
video.
infuriating ad
Is it
on
with
TV.
Yep.
And it was the only pizza place I never visited when I lived in Ann Arbor. I visited literally every single other place at least once, but not that one, because of their incredibly annoying ad.
Yep.
What
I
what
can see
was
it.
so annoying about it? I don't
It was
remember.
the song that played during it. It was some super obnoxious, cringy song that it's like, I don't want anything to do with this company.
Their ad was so bad that you're just like, nope, never.
But that's exactly what happened.
Funny enough, that kind of happened to me with White Castle. It didn't make me not want to go there, but their ad drove me nuts. And it was when they had their like nibblers, and their commercial would be like, nibblers, yeah. And oh my god, I hated every instant that it would do that. It drove me mad. Fucking nibblers to this day.
You don't
About to have a
nice.
annoyed moment.
You just put down some more completely unnecessary bridges that are like 3 feet tall.
What happened to Dan? He just vanished.
I think the people who worked at Honey got to him and they're like, we gotta silence this person.
Okay.
Gotta break his legs.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, he's back.
What is it?
They didn't waterboard you while you were gone, did they?
You can do whatever the hell to my personal character.
All right, Dan, watch your money.
He's gonna have so much. I'm actually kind of jealous.
Jesus Christ. What?
Did you look at it?
I did.
Did you look at it again? All right, Dan, that's all she wrote. Do you have any money now? I think we gave Dan a heart attack.
I like money. Yeah. I like money, though.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
I told you it was gonna
What
be
the-
a lot. You didn't believe
What
me.
the hell are we gonna do with all that money, dude?
Probably 2 engines and
Ro-
enough,
Remember when I put in the spreadsheet, or not spreadsheet, but in the list that it was like, with whatever money that's left, do whatever you want. Well, we're at that part now, I think.
Yeah.
Now, we are in the 4th era, though. Unless anybody
Alright.
wants to do any last-minute 3rd era purchases.
Yeah. I think
hold
you
on.
can afford that.
Let me run some numbers here. 1 second. Let me just check something. 1 second here.